to invest in real estate for a longer period of time, for up to 5 years, right? So you bring your investment, the minimum is 10 million naira now. So you invest 10 million naira and you can get your returns in a year, in 3 years, or in 5 years. Okay? So whatever investment returns you're getting is like that until the last year, which is the 5th year, you can get your returns and capital back. Do you understand that? Are we together? Yes. So we see a lot of brokers doing that too. A lot of brokers that, they have this fire in them. They're not just agents, they're actually brokers. They have a lot of wealthy clients that are buying into real estate. So instead of investing their commissions, they reinvest their commissions. Right? Some will invest back into Gtexthomes, while some will invest back into buying land. We have some brokers that are actually pulling their commissions to buy land. So whichever one you are interested in, just please come back to the table there, right? And we'll be happy to answer you. So today, in our second session of the consultant conference, we'll be having very, very powerful people. We'll be having Mr. Eluko Anitibi. We're having Mrs. Selina Nobu, and we'll be having Dr. Stephen Akintayo. Please give a round of applause to our panelists. We intend for you to have the best time, but it's very important that we put off our phones or at least put on vibration. Very, very important. So if you've not done that already, please do that right now. Put your phone on vibration now. Not when someone is talking and the person is not distracted from what he's saying. So put your phone on vibration. If you have to go ease yourself, quickly do it quickly while the person is warming up. Right? But most importantly, get the writing part ready. You are coming here for something very important. You don't want to leave here with an empty package. Right? Are we together, guys? Can I see the energy, please? Can I see the energy?
Yes, sir.
Can I see the energy?
Yes, sir.
Can I see the energy? Yes. Thank you very much. You're welcome. So now we bring to the stage Mrs. Selina Nobu. You're welcome.
Hello everyone. Good evening. How are you all doing? Now I'm going to be asking you a lot about your feelings, alright? Because it says a lot about you and about what's going on upstairs. My name is Selina Unogu, and by the grace of God, I'm the founder of the Selina Unogu Vision Academy. And I teach people visioning and visualization. I will explain that to you. And why it is important for you to know that for this journey that you're about to embark on, or this journey that you're already on. Now what is visioning? It's the ability for you to see your desired future. Right? The image of your desired future. What is visualization? Visualization is you forming that mental image, seeing the picture of it in your mind. These are powerful. And many successful people around the world are armed with this tool. That's the reason why you see that even when they fail, they get back up. That's the reason why you see that they dare things. That's the reason why you see that they achieve big things. When Dr. Stephen was talking, I just said to myself, this is a man who understands principles. Success principles, spiritual laws, deep laws. And these laws are universal. If you apply it, it does not matter if you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, you're Hindu, or whatever religion or whatever it is. Once you apply it to work for you, but guess what? It's from our spiritual book, the Bible. But then it's spread across to the point that various religions now practice it. Even people who don't believe, but they pick these things and they run with it. How many of you have heard about the law of seed time and harvest? That also works with your mind, it works with your thoughts. On this journey that you're on, please, what thoughts do you have around it? I'm not a motivational speaker, by the way. What thought do you have about being an Ibuka, being strong in this market, being successful in this market? What are you thinking around it? Do you think that you can make it in this market, or you are just going anywhere but left face, make a face there? Is that it? Is that it for you? So why are you doing this? Why are you venturing in this? Why are you doing this? Every day you give your time, every day you give energy. Why are you doing it? What's your reason why? Do you want to grow in this? Do you want to excel in this? Do you want to be known for this? Do you want to break grounds for this? Do you want people to see you and point fingers and say, look, I used to know him. Are you sure this is this person? Do you want that? Do you want transformation? Do you want to be like Gtexthomes? Yes. Do you? I love that. Who said that? Now there's power in words, and I will talk about it. She just said yes. Yes is a creative word. Your words are powerful. What she just said, I asked the question, she picked it. And you won't believe what has happened in her system by saying that. Who are you? Who are you? Do you see yourself in this market? Do you see yourself being successful in this market? Who are you? Have you asked yourself that question? When I mean who are you, I'm talking about your desired future in this business, in this industry. Who are you in it? Not the person that is sitting here in this room right now. I'm not talking about the person sitting here. Look into your future, visualize into your future, and have an image of that person. That is the person that will be driving the system. Because once you hold on to that image, I tell you that everything else is going to be driving you outside, on the outside, towards that image that you have seen on the inside. But until you see yourself within, you cannot live it on the outside. It cannot be your reality. If you see yourself small, you will be small. If you see yourself small and you think small and you speak small, it's going to be your reality. I'm happy to be here today talking to you people about this. And I will share a very short story with you so that you will understand the power of words, of visioning and visualization. Now I teach what we call the vision board, right? How many of you know about the vision board? Okay. How many of you have it? If you know about it, I want to see. Now the vision board is a very powerful tool. It is called the visualization board, but popularly known as the vision board. What is the vision board? It is a surface of any kind that's got images that represents the future that you desire. So, what kind of future do you desire in this market? Put the image before you in pictorial form. If Mr. Steven is a model of the kind of person you want to be in this market, get his picture, put it there. And what do? You begin to soak yourself with information, messages, pay for his course, do everything that will make you be like that. That's the power of focus and drive. And that is the secret of successful people. It drives focus. The vision board is a very powerful tool. It is a visualization tool. Now scientists have come up with that. Visualization actually wets the ground or paves the way for success. Because when you think it, what are you doing? You're giving your brain a very powerful information. I want you to understand today how your brain works. The information you give to your brain is what it runs with. So if you give your brain the information that, look, this is the kind of person that I want to be, and you use the various methods of visualization, vision board, or visualization meditation, which is forming that image before you step out, I tell you that nobody will kick you out of the way. There is a drive that gives to you because it's coming from the inside. He said something here when he was talking, and we're right here, when he said about feeding your mind, right? I'm not operating on the outside. Everything comes from within. Until you work on the inside and you power the inside and you feed the inside and you play by those laws that kick out the inside and arrange, that's the energy that will come from within you to the outside. And that energy is attractive. It gives to attract the people, resources, and everything that you need to become that person you want to be, that is before you in this industry. As I'm talking to you right now, I'm not bothered about who you are physically sitting here, but who are you on the inside? What do you see? Do you see yourself on top?
Yeah.
Do you see yourself below? Do you see yourself sitting with him and other top CEOs outside of Nigeria closing deals?
Yes.
These people don't go after them. The energy is very catchy. When he was talking, the way he held the mic and he was sitting, they know these people who apply this principle. There's no struggle because they understand something. Because they have powered their minds. Because they think the right thoughts. Because they say the right words. And because they do those things, they go to the right places. And they interact with the people around that. Don't you know what they say about the power of company? The people you spend your time with?
They're what you become.
Right? Who are you spending your time with? Are they the people that will drive you towards this to become the billionaire that you want to be in this market? I will tell you something. This industry, I have seen someone, my good friend Ebuka is here, and I know someone who is a member of the house right now who is selling a property magazine along Central area. Yes, I'm telling you that. I will not mention his name, but I can tell you that your life can change within the shortest time, but it depends on what is on the inside. What is on your inside? What do you see?
What do you see?
Do you see it? If you don't see it, you cannot become it. If you do not see it, you will not hold it. And if you don't think it, it will not become your reality. Let me tell you something. How many of you have heard about the law of attraction? Some of you think it's new age, some of you think it's magic, some of you think it's whatever it is. But I tell you, the law of attraction is the Bible.
Yes.
As a man thinks in his heart, so it is. If you know the power of your mind, you need to master your mind. When you master your mind, I tell you, you'll be able to control or change anything because you are the creators. You can design your life. Everything has been put inside of you. God Almighty wired you in such a way that you know the fact. If you see it, let me blow your mind. Let's go to the brain and how it connects to your thoughts. Now, when you think about something for a long period of time, right? You drive energy towards that. How do you see that sometimes you wake up in the morning and someone you have not seen for like how many days you think about the person, and then later in the evening either see the person or someone asks you a question, oh, have you heard from this person? Or you go on social media, you're doing something else and you just see the person. How many of you have you experienced that before? That's the power of your mind. Because you thought about the person. So imagine thinking about the person that you want to be in this industry and focusing on that for a long time. Thoughts are powerful. They carry waves of energy that can transmit and transfer and go far and do things. And that is because God made it so. So when you bring in this before you. I'm not a preacher, but I will tell you it's biblical and I'll prove it to you. Jacob, what happened when you put the sticks together? What happened with the animals? Now we need to tap into this. So many people are doing it operationally. So many of them. Successful people that we know in the world, they are doing it. They have an image of what they want. They get up in the morning. They have habits. There's so many things that we practice when you wake up. But when we jump off the bed in the morning, we start complaining. When you complain, you attract more things to complain about during the course of the day. So when you wake up, you have to fill your mind with the image of the broker that you want to be. You have to see yourself in it so that it can become your reality. Because what you see is what you become. You're giving your brain that message. And they need to mind what you hear. Some of us are living by other people's experiences. Oh, I tried it before, it did not work. Maybe what they put up here now, is this not network marketing? That's how I put money and something will happen. Beliefs. Limiting beliefs. Have you tried it to see that it does not work? That's how we'll see people who will tell us about opportunities like this. What do? We overlook it because it happened to someone, or we just generalize and say, oh, remember MMM, or remember all of those things. Then we don't venture into those opportunities. Then the people who have the boldness to do it, in a short time we begin to see that they are flying. Then we start thinking, oh, so this didn't work. They told me about it, but I did not do it. How many of you have experienced that before? And then you begin to look for how to join. Let me tell you, it is survival of the fittest. And I will add, and also the quickest. So today, I'm going to ask you this question. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself holding that cash? You know, there's cash that will be you can drop in. Not Myra. Thank you. Do you see it on your inside? Will you put it before you so that it drives you every day? Will you create a vision board? Will you put images of so many successful people in this industry who have made it? Will you read their stories? Will you read their books? Will you go for the materials? Will you take their training so that you would get there and maybe exceed them? You need a vision board. I tell you, for 4 years now, I've been teaching people in Nigeria how to live their dream life using just this vision board. Not some of the programs that I have. I have some of my students here. They've achieved a lot. Every December, and through the course of the year as well, I organized this workshop because I sat down with the minister in the UAE and he said something to me. I wanted to know about Dubai. Remember I said I'll share a short story, right? So I created this vision board and I put images of the things that I wanted to do and become. And I put it right before me. And a friend of mine visited from the UAE and he saw the vision board and he said, oh, you intend to go to Dubai? I said, yes.